Robots coming to kill everybody and take everyone's job, I think probably the media and society might have a concern, especially 30 years of Hollywood putting out all kinds of unintended propaganda. But I think in all seriousness, I think these are profound new tools to get humans to be able to, in some cases, do almost superhuman work. I think it's super early days. But we often said, I think probably the most poignant and most powerful combination, it's software plus hardware plus humans can really have the best impact in most situations. And you want to do, in our case, have the robots do the monotonous and computationally heavy work that no human can do, and then let the humans do the decision making and enforcement. And I think, again, as I mentioned in an earlier talk, I think we're in the 1970s of the PC industry. We're so early yet. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that, but it will eventually have that profound impact. But I think we really need to focus on two things: is the amount of capital going into the sector.
The literal definition of technology is making humans able to accomplish more with less effort. And I think that when you think about it in that way, it's obviously a profound good thing that we want our society to have more goods, more services, more products, more wealth. And we can't do that if people are still doing everything manually. And these changes can often be scary, but imagine where our society would be if 90% of us still had to be farmers. And I think that's what we're looking at. We're looking at robotics now as changing a lot of industries, but imagine once, so many tasks are done by robots, it frees up humans to work on higher level things, more interesting things, more productive things. And I think that's like what's really exciting for me.
Yeah, so happy to speak from the perspective of neurobotics. So we do quite a bit of work at the intersection of metaverse and neuromorphic computing. And some of the verticals we're looking at are eVTOL and air taxis. And then there's the military part, which I was thinking is a good segue from what Eric and Bill have alluded to. There's security, right, where it's really obvious that this is needed. But, in the light of recent events worldwide, and especially in Europe, we do work on that with several governments, with the UK government especially, specifically on, first of all, limiting access to nuclear weapons, which is very important, and that to humans. And then in that sense, I think robots could help us work in a much more targeted way. So now going back to security, I think it's important to keep, countries safe. And that's what defense is about. It's about defending civilians. And